Alright, picture this real quick. Nocturne Toten, round 20. You're really struggling to stay alive, all the zombies are running at you, you have no perks, no nothing, and only heavy guns that just weigh you down. You spin the mystery box, and lo and behold, the ray gun. A light and versatile weapon that packs a serious punch. You're saved, those zombies don't even stand a chance anymore. That's a wonderful feeling, we've probably all felt it at some point in our lives. Now, let's compare that World at War scenario to a Black Ops 4 one. This game has a ray gun? Hey, what the fuck's up? Today we're gonna take a journey through the history of the ray gun and see how it fell so freaking far from grace through the years. Now, what fun would this video be without a brief history of the ray gun? Well, in all honesty, it'd probably be a lot more fun without it, but I need watch hours, damn it. Alright, so, the first appearance of the ray gun in Call of Duty is in the Little Resistance campaign mission in World at War, and the player can get it via an Easter egg. Now, I don't know if this was added before or after Zombies was created, so I couldn't tell you if the ray gun was created for the campaign Easter egg or if it was made for Zombies, because my mind wants me to say, you know, this was made for Zombies because that would be cool, but then why is it in the second mission of the campaign in an obscure Easter egg? I don't know. Now, the rest of the appearances of the ray gun is in Nocturne Toten and every single Ether Zombies map in history. The ray gun only appears in Ether maps because it was created by Group 935's Dr. Maxis, and it's powered by Element 115, all three of which also only exist in Ether. The only reason I have to keep saying Ether is because Black Ops 4 exists. In addition to that, it was also Group 935's first wonder weapon before the Monkey Bombs and the Wunderwaffe DG2. According to the Call of Duty wiki, the World at War ray gun is a one-shot kill until round 22, which is pretty good for casual play. The only drawback to Nocturne Toten's ray gun is that its splash damage is so high that it will kill you in literally one shot. Thankfully though, this would be adjusted in later maps. The standard ray gun could hold 20 shots in its 115 canister thingies and 160 rounds in reserve for a total of 180 rounds, which is not bad, but it's not supreme. I don't know why I chose that word, but I did. In Der Riese, we saw the introduction of Pack-a-Punch, and with that, the introduction of the Porter's X2 ray gun. This version holds 40 115 canister thingies, still don't know what they're called, and in it 200 in reserve, for a total of 240 shots. While I don't have the stats for when this thing actually becomes trash, just take my word for it, it's a decently high round for World at War. Especially if you pair it with Double Tap and Speed Cola, it can definitely take you in the 30s for sure, at least. Now we move on to Black Ops. Here we yet again see the ray gun in every map with a slightly more colorful design. Now the ray gun becomes a two-shot at about round 15 to 18, and the upgraded version only until round 23 is at a one-shot. Right there you can see that the upgraded ray gun has been downgraded to the power of the standard ray gun in World at War, and that's exactly what will continue to happen in every single game. The ray gun in Black Ops is still a good gun though, and does have some redeeming qualities. If you kill Nova Crawlers with it, they don't explode, and you can shoot down Ascension's rocket, granting you a free double points. One more unique thing, although it's not very useful, is that the reticle of the ray gun in Black Ops 1 will change through these different colors at random times. It'll change to red, blue, green, yellow, and purple, which is just, it's a cool little detail. The ray gun is also in Dead Ops Arcade 1 and 2, but I won't go into that mostly just because I don't want to bother researching statistics for Dead Ops Arcade, and because it's Dead Ops. Do you play Dead Ops? No, you probably don't. On to Black Ops 2. The ray gun here is largely the same as Black Ops 1, except the iron sights are slightly different. I remember these offset sights pissed me off so much as a 10-year-old kid. I have no idea why, but the reticle not being inside of this little bar just made me so freaking mad. The only difference that the Call of Duty wiki notes here is that it does reduced splash damage to the player, and the portion of the barrel containing 115 is more bluey looking. The upgraded ray gun was still a worthy investment in this game too, giving a pretty decent power buff. With Double Tap, this thing shoots pretty fast and can definitely clear a horde pretty fast too. Not until Buried do we see anything new here. While the Ray Gun Mark II was added, we won't be talking about that. The OG Ray Gun got a graphical update in Buried. It's less bright and has a green 115 barrel instead of a blue one. This applied to Origins as well. I'm going to kind of clump Black Ops 3 and 4 together because I don't feel like there's that much of a difference here. The Call of Duty wiki is seriously lacking information for both of these games, but I can sure as shit tell you that it got worse in BO3, and BO4 is just like BO3. Both of these games got ray gun redesigns and reload animations, and I would totally be lying to you if I said I didn't think that Black Ops 4 had the best looking ray gun by far. Holy crap, it looks nice. Sadly, Black Ops 4 also has the worst performing ray gun, definitely. While Black Ops 3's ray gun is pretty much Black Ops 2's with less damage and less splash range, Black Ops 4 has the same damage as Black Ops 3 and seemingly removes splash damage almost altogether. It does 25 damage to you at your feet. Now remember, in World at War, Nocturne Toten, the ray gun one-shotted you. If you shot yourself with it once, you were dead. Done. Black Ops 4, on the normal difficulty, you can shoot yourself with the ray gun 8 times before dying. That is how much they reduce the splash damage. And the range of the splash damage too is also just completely gone. The thing can barely hit anything if you shoot the ground with it. It's actually really depressing to play with. On top of that, it feels like the projectile you shoot is also much thinner. Like the zombies, it's so much harder to hit the zombie hitboxes with it. So it feels like you're wasting ammo. The reload animation that was changed, which does look nice, but it takes even longer. It takes even longer than Black Ops 3 if I'm not mistaken. The upgraded ray gun feels literally the exact same as the standard version in both of these games. In my thousands of hours playing Black Ops 3 and 4 alone, I could never have told you that I noticed any difference whatsoever besides the ammo count in the upgraded ray gun and the standard one. It's definitely sad to see such a legend fall so low. When I get a ray gun, I usually still pick it up, probably just because of nostalgia, because it's really not a standout weapon at all anymore, especially not in Black Ops 3. Hell, like I said earlier, it's damn near impossible to get in Black Ops 4. I am nearly Prestige Master, and I'm pretty sure I've gotten this gun a total of 6 times ever, and only on Classified. I definitely have high hopes that Treyarch will restore this iconic symbol to its former glory in Black Ops 5, or whatever that game's called, but sadly the past does say otherwise. Thank you all for watching. If you stuck around to the end, you're awesome. I'm trying out more structured videos because I'm not really good at being aware of my situation while making live videos like gameplays, and that problem really comes out in the video when I get drastically quiet because I forget that I'm recording. But I feel like reading off a script keeps me on my toes and reminds me to at least be audible when I'm speaking. Anyway, if you liked the video, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike and let me know why. And if this kind of stuff interests you, then go ahead and subscribe and enjoy the rest of your freaking day.